Young TV, get him in here, man. You don't want to miss this. Shadow ban. TikTok is took down for the count.
What I wish I knew at 18 instead of 28? That Young Elder News 9 would be my go-to for all things news and more. Broadcasting live worldwide, we've got over 3 million listeners tuned in every day. From world news to stock markets, government topics to the quirkiest stories, we cover it all on Young Elder TV. And remember, folks, you heard it here first. Our friendly team brings you the latest scoops with a dash of that good old Southern charm. Whether you're curious about the latest political twists or need the lowdown on the economy, we're your go-to source. We make sure you're always in the know, in the most engaging and entertaining way possible. So buckle up, y'all. It's time to dive into the world of Young Elder News 9, where the news is always fresh, fun, and downright fascinating. Stay tuned, spread the word, and remember, you heard it here first. Young Elder News 9, the hottest show in the game.
Young Elder News, Young Your Hood Anchor, man. We're reporting live. TikTok has officially been blacked out and shadow banned. So, and then you know that they're doing that thing tomorrow, right? With the Donald Trump thing, right? What the heck they got going? So we here to report the news. A lot of people, man, they real mad about TikTok. They real hurt about TikTok. Some people, TikTok was their livelihood. They was making, from what I'm hearing, thousands of dollars off TikTok. Some lady say she got to sell her houses and cars because they banned TikTok. Now, I don't think it'll be down for more than maybe 30 days, maybe 60 days when Trump get in there. But why all of a sudden they ban TikTok? Because they getting all these UFO pictures and weird stuff is getting caught on this TikTok. And this little short snippets of this stuff is really causing them the government. And this is military operation. To me, it's a black op operation. You can't even get on TikTok now. Now, me, I really wasn't hard on TikTok. But it's a lot of people, TikTok was their go-to thing. And so that now they tell you what Joe Biden is all about. They tell you what Joe Biden's all about. It's about more control. That's right. It's about more national security is why is they only banned in the U.S.? What the U.S. got to hide to where they won't want you to post nothing on TikTok? You can go watch in the UK. What operation is this? This is a black op operation. What operation is about to take place? Well, you can't post because TikTok is exposing them. Right? Yeah, the other countries, right? They don't ban it, right? But in the US, they banned it. Why? It's because what's about to go, it's always something. Look, one event stimulates the next. See, if you're a high-power alchemist, you know about a thing called chain reaction. That means one cell creates two. Those two cells, each cell create two. So they get, it goes in like that. It's like one event stimulates the next. So what event, by them shutting down TikTok, what event is to stimulate the next? And keep in mind, I think that inauguration thing is tomorrow, if I'm not mistaken. When that inauguration is it the 20th, 21st, President's Day? So what they probably gonna don't even want this shit to be aired because they gonna probably try to pull some tomorrow at the damn inauguration. I'm telling you, man. Yeah, it's New World Order. It's reptilian agendas. Reptilians is written all over it, man. It's the reptilians agenda. Yeah, 22. This is next week, right? Next week. So, yeah, tomorrow, 20th, right? So that means that they shut down TikTok right on time. They got these people was exposing these Manchurian candidates. People was exposing people starting the fires. Some people was going around starting the fires in LA. Come to find out, if you look up matter of fact, we might could do that. Look up the new train system. The train, they trying to create a new smart train to come down that where they set all the fires at. It's like the fires were strategically set, right, by drones. And people was on TikTok. People were catching drones starting fires. People were catching people starting fires and catching them. And they say, man, why you starting this fire? They filming them on TikTok right there fast, real fast evidence. So if the only people that can have power to shut down the TikTok is the military. And why would the military want to shut down if some people are terrorizing our country? If some terrorists are in our country and they're starting fires and doing all these sleeper cells, why wouldn't they want us to be able to catch them? Why wouldn't they want us to be able to put these people on blast unless these people are all in bed together? The people that shut down TikTok is in bed with the people that started the fires, that were going around starting the fires. And because they trying to build a smart LA because the Olympics supposed to be coming to LA, I think, in 2028. So all the areas that burnt, they already got plans for these areas. All of a sudden, right? They just pop up with plans. Oh yeah, we're gonna build up this new smart city now. After they burn half the damn town to the ground, right? And then some say, oh well, no, they didn't start those. Some of them fires were started by sleeper cells, but that was to cover up the balls being on their ass in California, the fireballs that Doc talk about in the Great Balls of Fire scroll, where he said that the Anunnakis were going to come back and these things were going to pop up. Right? This is the fall of Mystery Babylon. Go back. I told you on that tape what would happen after the eclipse. Now it's all coming out. 2025 on one of them tapes. I don't know how accurate these guys are because it's hard. They hard to trust. The dude Al Bielek, who was on the Philadelphia experiment. So keep in mind, in 1943, when they was doing that experiment, they opened up a wormhole that the extraterrestrials had to come and patch, but they didn't completely patch it. So every certain amount of every 10 years, that wormhole opened up. So like 1943, 1953, 63, 73, 83, 93, so on, right? And the last time it opened was the 2023, right? The 23, right? But now the next time it will open will be 2033, right? And keep in mind, everybody talking about the ninth year. Everybody talking about this the ninth year, the year of completion. And this is what the Illuminati is saying. They're saying that this is the year of completion, and we got to get everything done that we got to get done. So they're going to try to take all their cards and shove them on y'all. All the cards they got, the sleeper cells, the assassins to the presidents, the fire starters. Go watch Simpsons. The guys that own Simpsons is one of the Black Hand families that write them plays to tell you what they got planned. Right in the Simpsons. One of the Black Hand families is called the Simpsons. I'm telling you, man. And they pissed off right now that I'm saying it. Like Bodie said, they pissed off right now that I'm saying it. Because they are the imperialists. And they look like us, but they ain't us. I'm telling you, man. And they gonna come telling you about some white man. Come on, man. The guys that paying them guys that start the fire look like us, but they ain't us. The guys who building the smart LA, who putting the money behind smart LA, look like us, but they ain't us. I'm telling you, man. And they got you thinking that they over there in Africa walking around in the jungle with some thongs on. Nah, man, these guys riding around, they ride helicopters everywhere they go. These guys. They got palaces the size of one of them big ass malls, the biggest mall in the world, in the middle of the desert. Man, these niggas got whole Kentucky Derbies inside their house with gold faucets and gold coffee tables and shit made out of solid gold. Gold toilets and shit. Yeah. I'm telling you, man, inside their house, these guys that look like us, but ain't us, and they hide over in the desert. and they doing something. Something's about to go down in the U.S. where TikTok is exposing them too fast. See what's happening is TikTok exposing them too fast. And like I said, everybody, people catching people starting fires, people catching people doing stuff. Everything is being caught right then, right fast, and being put out. And then another thing that happened with TikTok, once one person that person get a hold of it. That person, it's like word of mouth. And then before you know it, 1 billion people then got a hold of that shit in a couple minutes. That's what they're afraid of. They're afraid of truth getting out too fast. And so what they're doing is they're going to bring it back. Even if Trump don't say bring it back, they're going to bring it back. What they're doing now is they shut it down so they can scrub it. They going through and scrubbing all the shit that they don't like. And they going to set up new codes and guidelines to where your shit got to be monitored before you put. And anybody that posted certain things, they going to try to compartmentalize them. Anybody that was posting all the shit that all the people that was posting the shit that really old shit, that, you know what I'm saying? They going to really put a shadow ban on them guys, or pretty much take their page. So, like I said, I ain't really care about TikTok like that. I posted sometime on TikTok, but it's still up, but you can't scroll. You can't get on your page, and it flashes up and says, oh, TikTok is temporarily shut down. And this is what you call the TikTok blackout. TikTok will come back up. Why? Because they need TikTok just as much as the people that use it need it. Because they monitor you with it. They monitor you with TikTok. Some of the stuff that y'all show and people be getting caught on, they used it. So they need it. Technically, they need TikTok more than you do. So they're gonna bring it back. They just go on the scrub. They pulling the blackout so they can scrub it. Talking about, when Trump get back in, he's gonna man, come on. Why Joe Biden didn't save TikTok? You know what I'm saying? Why he ain't stand up for the First Amendment right for people freedom of speech? That's the First Amendment. Why? Because these guys ain't really down for the Constitution. They got their own Constitution. These guys. They got their own Constitution. Right? When they ratified the 13th Amendment. They got their own Constitution. They ain't for the American people. They for U.S. corps and foreign bankers. So why is it only shut down in the U.S.? Why? Because something about to go down in the U.S. and they don't want it getting around the world of how the United States, the American people are being treated to the UN. See, right? Okay, so if shit get out, what's been happening in America, that's about America, United States corps starting a war against American people, because we told you that the American people was the enemy since 1933, since they robbed you. Right? They robbed you of all your stuff in 1933. They labeled you as the enemy. So they run military operations against you. And this is really what's the word you can for when the this goes on in Africa all the time. Nobody really say nothing about it, right? But now it's like if the UN, and the UN can partially in on it too, but if certain people at international courts find out what USA courts is doing to the American people, then they breaking certain international laws, and that's what they're trying to cover up. Yes, genocide. That's one of the words. But they ain't trying to really do. They doing genocide. They've been genociding. This is going to be a mass event. This is a mass event. I'm telling you, something big to where millions of people could go in one wipe, one hit. You see what I'm saying? This is something big. And keep in mind, like I say, you got that inauguration tomorrow. They could black everything out. That inauguration tomorrow on the 20th, I think it is, right? President's Day. It says and Cali has 10 going on right now. So that's what I'm saying. So it's like this. They black that shit out so they can scrub it. This is to me, and it's just my allegedly, and it's all my opinion. It's a military operation because it's only people that have the power to say, "Oh yeah, we gotta shut this operation down." and because it's threat to national security. The national security got that type of power too, and technically, all those websites is owned by these guys. They already bought Zimmerberg and all them guys out. They forced them. They made movies about it, or how they forced them to sell all those social media outlets so they can monitor the American people. The supercomputer log everything. It log your algorithm. Matter of fact, me and Faye's supposed to come on either tonight or tomorrow. We're gonna probably do it tomorrow, and we're gonna be talking about algorithm, right? Because Faye said, "Oh yeah, I want to do one on algorithm." So we're gonna be coming back talking about that either tonight or tomorrow. I'm trying to get this movie out, and I'm almost done with it. I'm probably gonna finish it today. The pickup movie. So for y'all wait on that movie. It's supposed to drop last night, but I didn't want to rush it, so I'm still putting it together today. We're gonna have it out tomorrow. Today or tomorrow. Yeah, but they monitor everything. They monitor even if you delete the post. Meta Center, which is control, Meta Center is the mother company for Instagram, all these other companies, right? And they controlled by these NSA guys. And when you delete something, it still gets saved in this thing, just in case the police want to come back up and pull something out on you. So guys, these stupid dudes, they be posting, "Oh, I robbed this nigga for his chain," and all that stuff they be posting on the youngsters and showing their guns and things. Then they go, "Oh, well, I'm gonna take it down." Nah, it's too late now. Once you post something, that's it. Ain't no taking it back. You can delete it, but they got it still. Once you put something out into the computer world, that's out there. I'm telling you, man. So if you posted a picture of your butt crack, and then you say, "Oh man, that's bad, I'm gonna take it down," man. That picture of that butt crack that went around the world and 3 times and over, man. The picture of your butt crack had already run around the world. Man, some dude got that picture right now over in one of them countries in Russia where the drill's crazy, and he using that book strange things in the middle of the night. I'm telling you, man. In Russia. That's how fast the internet works. So they are afraid. They designed the web, though. The military designed the web. They had it. Look, it's this dude. Go pull up the Mike Tyson fight. In the 95, go pull up the August 1995 Mike Tyson fight, and it's like I should have had the clip on here, but I'm gonna do it on another tape. And it's like a short, like a minute and 27 seconds. And then if you pause it, it's a dude in the crowd holding a Samsung Galaxy that don't come out to 2012. And I'm saying that damn, how the hell he had that in 95, unless he was part of these guys. And that goes on and on, where you see these photos of some dude. They got a photo of some dude walking, and it's like in the 1940s. Man, this dude walking with a phone, with one of them big phones, like one of the first joints that came out way back then. Because the Illuminati been had stuff before the Illuminati get shit 40 years before you get it. The military get shit before you get it. When I was in the military, like all the CDs that's come out, like Ursha, like I remember when I was in the military when Ursha came out, Confessions. We got that shit like 2 or 3 months before it even came out. The PlayStation 4 and 3 and all them, the military get PlayStations. We had the PlayStation 3 before it even came out. Months. The military, we was already playing it. Right? We was already playing the PlayStation 3 like months before it even came out to the public. When I was in the military. I'm telling you, man. Like, so a lot of stuff that y'all getting, we get it 3-4 months ahead, the regular military people, not civilians. And then not to mention like technology, the military play with it for as long as they want, sometimes 40 years before they even give it to the public. I'm telling you, man. The military right now, they already probably playing with the PlayStation. Well, they probably I know the military probably got the PlayStation 5 before it came out, months. Because the military always examine all these, they always examine, or put it like this, any technology that come out gotta be examined by the military complex to make sure it ain't no kind of a weaponized device. And then they take it and break it all apart. And somebody was talking about, somebody was talking about that plane that China got, and they went and sent it back, right? And they said they sent it back, and it was all in little. They sent that shit back in the boxes. They sent the whole plane back in the box. Because what China do? When China got that plane, they broke that plane down into pieces and copied every single piece to figure out how that plane was built so they could build their own. See, the problem Iran and these other countries that buy military equipment from the U.S. Corps, the problem they having is they can't remake the part. So once the shit break down, it's just some equipment that they bought. And then when America said, I'm gonna tell you how U.S. Corps is. U.S. Corps will sell you 5 F-17 Raptors. Well, they probably ain't gonna sell you that. They probably sell you some shit like the Tomcats. They'll sell you the F-14 Tomcats, right? The Tomcats. I remember the Tomcats was in the movie Top Gun with who's that guy? What's that guy name that plays in all them Mission Impossible movies? I think somebody dropped his name in the chat. I think it was his name of that white boy that played in all them movies, Mission Impossible. But he played in the movie Top Gun. It's one of my favorite movies, right? And the F-17 Tomcat, that was a bad joker, man. That's some bad shit. The F-17 Raptor can fight, and the F-17 Tomcat could fight 5 or 6 planes by itself. And don't let two F-14 Tomcats be hanging together. Oh man, you got a problem. They'll take on a whole setup. They'll take on 12 aircrafts at one time. That's how that was the baddest shit around during this time. The F-14 Tomcat. My military, Tom Cruise, that's his name. Shout out all the guys that dropped it. Tom Cruise. So all my Air Force guys, military guys, y'all remember the F-14 Tomcat. That's a bad joker, man. But they got shit way better than that now. The F-17 Raptor, they got the F-19, I think. They got some shit they got some shit that can be flying and they just go right straight up, just pull a straight dive up, straight dive down, nose dive, and come out of the nose dive. So, but that shit ain't got nothing. That shit ain't even no comparison to the mother plane and the baby plane. We can get into that too, but that shit is just, that's humanoid shit, right? That baby plane is some whole nother shit, right? But what I'm saying is that America sell these people the F-14 Tomcat, and then because they really want, and then they probably pull some things they don't want them to have out of it, and just sell them like a base model, boom, right? And they get the base model, they flying it around, learn how to fly, and then when that shit break down, America put a ban on them, right? Put one of them what they call it, a sanction, and say, oh, we ain't gonna sell them nothing. So now you stuck with an old F-17 Tomcat, and you can't even put no parts on it because America got the parts and they know how to make the parts. Unless you like the Chinese and the Japanese, and you break that shit down all to little bitty pieces to figure out copy every single piece, put it all back together again, and then you'll see how it works. That's how they do it, right? So it's like that part. And if you're just not coming on, we're talking about TikTok being banned, and well, it's not, to me, it ain't being banned. It's just being it's a blackout, so they can scrub it and see who all posting what, right? And then also, because a lot of people on there posting kid shit, they make more money off TikTok than you do. TikTok make more money off than the people because they make money off everybody that's on there. So they're not gonna get rid of it. It's only gonna be closed maybe 30 days, 60 days at the max, I think. And so people that's going, they having TikTok funerals and, oh man, TikTok, this is the end, and then this and that, people saying all that. But like I say, I think TikTok will be better. They're just gonna scrub it, and it's a military operation, and maybe the guys because like I say, people be getting busted. The people that were starting the fires, they getting busted on TikTok. The people that's doing all of anything slick, TikTok is busting them. And then when you get on TikTok, in a couple less than 10 minutes, it can be 25 people that shared it, and then 25 more people that shared it, and then 25 more people out of them people that shared it. So by the time for it didn't got it around to 1 billion people. So TikTok is too fast for them. So they gotta slow it down. TikTok too fast for them. Shit get out too quick. So what they're gonna do is they do the blackout so they can reconfigure the program so they can monitor that shit more. NSA. And they still gonna let you post whatever you want, but when you post that shit, they gonna say, oh yeah, well this, we don't like that. But we're gonna say before ourselves, where did you get this? Who are you? What's your address? So we can come and send some guys in black suits to talk to you. See, did you really see what you thought you saw? Flash. Because they really got that shit. They really got that shit where they can flash your ass that they showed you in Man in Black. Don't fool yourself. They really got that little cricket gun that Will Smith had when he shot that look, because he thought of that old boy gave him that little gun. He's like, man, this little bit of shit, right? And then when he shot that motherfucker, it blew his ass across the street. That little bitty cricket. You know what I'm saying? They got that technology, man. Don't fool yourself. They had it since 1945. They got laser weapons. Laser weapons is the old shit. These motherfuckers got fusion weapons and plasma weapons. They got plasma weapons that they using to fight against the reptilians underground right now. Certain groups. Listen to what I'm telling you. The shit they showed you in Demolition Man, they had it when they showed you in Demolition Man. They had already had it a couple of years before you. Remember that gun that Wesley Snipes had to charge up, so, oh, and then boom, it blew up. They got that. They got that already, man. They got invisibility. They was working on. That's what the 1943 Philadelphia experiment was about. It was about what at first they were trying to achieve stealth technology. And I'm saying then in 1947, right? They was trying to achieve 1943. They was trying to achieve stealth, but they ended up creating time travel and a couple more other things, right? Because Al Bielek said he traveled into the future, and he said about around 2025 is when an earthquake happened in California. So we waiting to look for that, because the Bible the Revelations do mention, the Injil do mention about an earthquake like never before. And so I'm getting back to what the Al Bielek said, like I say, and not only Al Bielek confirms it, another guy by the name of Billy Myers, who was in bed with Ashtar Command, and supposedly they say he was with incarnate of Ashtar Command, and that's why they was visiting him, right? And we showed you Ashtar Command on the Dean Martin show. Nobody really talk about Ashtar Command. People talk about the Anunnakis, they talk about the Greys, the reptilians, but nobody really never mentions Ashtar Command, the Great White Brotherhood, who call themselves the Galactic Federation of Light. And keep in mind, light only makes up 1% of the universe. And we're gonna get into that dimensional thing, because me and Faze gonna come back with that, because he wanted to do another title. But I got a lot of questions for him on that the dimensional thing. Right? Because I wrote a book on it, on the 9 dimensions. And so, yeah, TikTok, some people saying TikTok is the devil. TikTok is the devil. Man, look, anything can be the devil and anything can be God. And I think you refer to as good and bad, right? Anything can be good, anything can be bad. TikTok had a good side, TikTok had a bad side, just like everything else, right? The good side is with the devil getting his behind exposed. The devil don't want truth to come out. But see, in 2025, like we told you, and like Doc pointed out, we're going into the divine plane of truth, where truth is unfolding rapidly. Like before you get it, as soon as you do it, boom, truth come out, right? Truth come out rapidly. It's coming out rapidly, and TikTok is part of that conglomerates of putting that truth out real fast. United States is being exposed for creating a war, a fake organic war against their own people. They were the ones, United States corps is the ones allegedly sending the sleeper cells to start the fight. Allegedly. Because if you listen to the way they talk, when you ask them about it, they smile and giggle and say, oh, just calm down. The strike, and they secretly tell you that they're doing it, pretty much. Oh yeah, everybody, this Joe Biden. Yo, everybody just calm down. You thinking that we doing this? Oh man, come on. We are seeing to it that the strikes are efficient. And nobody worry. What? The strikes are efficient. What when you talk about this nigga talking militant. That's military. You talking about strikes. Strikes against who? Who is America fighting? Who are you United States niggas fighting? If you doing strikes. Another general said, oh yeah, the drones, they have the payload for the American people. The payload for the American people, a payload is like nuclear warhead and shit. That's that kind of type of talk. Who the hell is these guys? These guys tell you what the hell they saying. All of them. Even the chief of fire department get up and say, oh yeah, well, we set up everything prior to the fire, in strategic locations, already. Like he knew it was gonna be a big ass fire. Come on, man. These people tell you who they are. They don't even they tell you right on TV. In 20, it's like this. They Live. It's a movie called They Live. And when you put them, now y'all got them glasses on. Y'all got them invisible glasses on. When you put them glasses on, you can see them. And I don't know if it's just us, like us that's awoke, that can hear them say, oh yeah, everybody calm down. We're seeing to it. We're not involved with this, but we're seeing to it that the strikes are efficient. Now that's what I heard. I heard him saying that we putting war on y'all. If you translate that shit, but the average bot say, oh man, look at Joe Biden, man. He's a good guy. He's up there, man. He's really a good president. That's what the average bot said. Snoop Dogg is going around now saying that anybody that performs at Donald Trump's any black artist, right? It's black. Still promoting this black thing, right? Any black artist that promote sings at Trump inauguration is a Jimmy the Cricket Negro, right? And I'm saying that what Kodak Black ain't gonna do it, Lil Wayne ain't gonna do it. Didn't he pardon him? Didn't he pardon Lil Wayne? He didn't pardon Malachi Z York. He pardoned Lil Wayne and Kodak Black. And you see the game? Because Kodak ain't black. Kodak a goddamn Haitian. See what I'm saying? It's the games they run. So they'll keep this Kodak Black thing going. And y'all don't see these people alchemists. And that Kodak Black people is alchemists. The Haitians are alchemists. It's this type of thing. So what do they got planned to where they got to shut down before the president inauguration, shut down TikTok? There's something going on. They about to put this is a blackout. And it's gonna be 120. That'll give you 3, 5, 7, 12. Come back to 3. See what I'm talking about, man. So it's gonna be 3 tomorrow. The number gonna be 3. Let's see. We'll put the numbers together. I gotta look at this astrological chart, man. See what the hell. I'm gonna put this together, man. But just for them to ban that shit overnight, and I mean to shout out to block the American people from seeing and being up to speed on what's happening to them as this war, as they are at war. Because look, these people are at war with us. Why? Because we want them subliminally, mentally, we want them to go. And they don't want to leave. And they say we the enemy. Because they got our goal and we telling them to run that goal. So they saying we ain't gonna give you a goal back. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna just eliminate y'all and start all over from scratch to where we can create some new minds that'll be all bots. They don't ask questions. Just do as they're told. Follow orders. We're gonna program you. We're gonna give you program you with a doctor's degree, because a doctor's degree is a program, like Mother Sophia Stewart said. A lawyer is a program, and they all practicing, And people at the hospital, they practice. Some of them motherfuckers practice niggas right into the ground. They practicing people right into the ground. And in the law school, in the law office, they practicing people in the jail. I'm telling you, man. Oh no, man, you can't get mad at me. I told you I was just practicing. That's why they make you sign right here. Because they're gonna tell you, hey, we was practicing. So if something happened, man, that's on you. Because we practicing. You said you want our help, don't you? So that's how the devil get you. He make you beg for his help. People are on TikTok, people now on TikTok begging for the devil's help, man. Get back on. Right? The devil make you come to him and sign your name before I get you in there now. And then that way, if something happen, you don't read the small print. And sometimes they try to dope you up or they make you sign. So you won't be even knowing what's going on. They say, oh, they come in there, right? They say, oh, what's your pain on the scale of 1 to 10? Oh, my man, I've got a 10. Most niggas gonna say, oh, I got a 10. So they want some strong shit, right? They bring some strong shit in there. And then they come in after they feel like, oh, is it hit yet? Oh, it hit you? Oh, yeah, man, we need you to sign right here. No, don't worry about reading. What is this? Oh, it's just something saying that you're going to let us go ahead and, proceed on you and tear you apart like the reptilians that we are. Because they up there, they want to cut something out of you that don't got to be cut when it's already natural remedies. Man, it's a lot of shit that's going to come out this year. The extraterrestrials gave them the cure for most everything on your planet, like in 1952. The Greys, the Ramadians, the good ones. But they didn't want to do business with the Ramadians. They wanted to do business with the marker beings. The niggas who adopt cows and humans and put them in the blender and grind them up like a smoothie and then ooze it out to this hose in this big old pool on the ground, a lake on the ground, and they swim in it and absorb it through their skin, absorb the nutrients through their skin. That's how they eat these marker bean graves, these bad ones. And they the same ones that pull up at the White House and put their burner to Obama now in 2008. And told him, look, run that nuclear football, cuz. They some more. Hey, go back and get that tape I got called Marker Bean Gangsters, Galactic Gangsters. They said run that nuclear football, cuz. Or else we finna smoke everybody up in here. And they had already smoked 2 or 3 people already. The comment, they came, that's how you, like somebody come in and they smoke 2 or 3 people before they even start talking, you know they mean business. You know what I'm saying? That's how I'm telling you, man, somebody come in the room and bang, bang, bang. Now, and then they leave a cup and say, hey, look, now we can talk. You know what I'm saying? You already know he mean business. He already, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing to talk about. I'm telling you. Yeah, but the marker being Grays, man, they some disagreeable jokers. And that's the dude that control them. That's Krill's brother. And they the ones that got into it. The 2 groups that got into it that started the war on Mars is the Ramadians and the marker beings. And they the ones that started the nuclear war that caused the atmosphere to start to mess up in the surface. And actually, after a certain amount of time, that dirt now is actually rich in iron and carbon, and plants you can grow plants real big and fast on Mars. Because plants eat carbon. So it's like this. They think people be stupid. They tell you, oh yeah, you go to Mars, the atmosphere is mostly carbon dioxide. Well, if I was to go there and start planting plants on Mars, that would create a certain type of atmosphere because those plants would absorb that fast and they will convert that into oxygen. So what they did is they went there and set up these dome cities that really was already there from the Anunnakis or the Igigis beings that were there. They went up there and set up these dome cities and started planting plants and creating dome environments. And they telling you, and Doc Ben said it, that they was on Mars, and they said Doc was crazy. Oh, he crazy. Elijah Muhammad said it before Doc. The people was on Mars. And they said, oh, Elijah Muhammad crazy. But now they coming out and saying, oh, they doing this on Mars. They got this on Mars. They saying, oh, yeah, well, now it makes sense now. But it ain't make sense when Doc and them said it, when Elijah and them said it. They don't. It's like this. Like Doc said, they don't listen to the Nubian brother, but they'll listen to the other guy when he said, "Oh yeah, it must be true. The white man said it." You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you. You said what now? It says why YT was not on that list. I don't understand the question. You say YT or YouTube was not on that list. I don't get what you the question. Magical T. I don't get the question. Yeah, but if you're just not coming on, we're really talking about TikTok getting took down, and it's really not took down. It's still up. You can get on it, but it don't let you scroll or go see nothing on your page, and it flashes this thing across the screen saying that they temporarily shut down until Trump get in office. Why until Trump get in office? What y'all got planned tomorrow? Well, you can't let TikTok spread it around the world. That's what I'm trying to ask. And they saying that, well, you can do it on YouTube. Nah, because what's gonna happen is if something go on YouTube that they don't want, they'll take it down and shut your page down. YouTube already got high shadow ban. They got control of it. So they already got all the programs installed on YouTube to take something down they don't want up. But on Instagram, they ain't have that format. So now they blacked out so they can take about 2 weeks to refigurate the program. That's what I'm thinking that they're doing. Or they covering up something that's about to happen big. And like I say, TikTok was exposing them people that were starting them fires. TikTok was exposing all the sleeper cells and showing UFOs and all this live footage that they didn't want people to be really seeing too fast. But it's too late for all it. It don't matter how hard they try to block all this truth. The truth gonna come out. And it's like this. It's like a pipe, right? It's like say you got like the one long pipe, and the truth is coming out this end. And ain't nothing gonna stop that truth from coming. Now you could probably put a cork in the end. That's what you're doing. That's what they're doing with TikTok. They're trying to put a cork in the end of this truth coming out. But that pressure just gonna build up at the end of that pipe until that pipe just explode. So you can put a cork in the end of that pipe if you want in 2025 in the divine plan of truth. But that cork finna blow off like a damn bomb and gonna hit somebody and blow their head out because their pressure gonna build up so high it's gonna explode. You can't block truth in this realm, in this time, in 2025. Truth is gonna hit the mountaintop. It's gonna be shouted out on the rooftop. Everybody finna know that United States corpse is criminals. They already know pretty much that the mystery Babylon is finna fall. This is it. So you can run, you can shut down TikTok, but they like I say, they just shut that down to do the scrub. They just scrubbing the internet. And that's what I'm talking about. But everybody crying, man. Everybody crying about TikTok. They having TikTok funerals. They said, long live TikTok. It's a lot of comedians that use TikTok to get their stuff out there. It's a lot of people that use TikTok for their businesses. So I don't think they're going to completely take TikTok. They make more money than you make off of it. And they monitor you off of it. And the stuff that's really the truth that's being put out, they monitor that too. They really need that truth too. So what they're going to do is they're going to put a cap, a cork on the bottle. But like I say, they ain't going to do nothing but cause it to build up pressure, then explode. Yeah, they have TikTok funerals, man. Some dude had a TikTok thing. He dug a hole. He got like a little sad thing. He's saying some shit. It's funny though, right? We putting a little TikTok thing in the ground, crying. He doing this right here, which is really some no-mo shit, right? This is no-mo shit. We got some stuff that's gonna come out this week. That's gonna be just some real deep shit, man. Right? So so all you TikTok guys, don't worry, TikTok will be back, man. Probably gonna be like they're gonna take about 2 to 3 weeks to scrub it, and they're gonna bring it right back. And they probably still let you post some of that crazy shit, but this time they're gonna be monitoring it. And they're gonna have more of we see it, let's take it down, and then we're gonna, because this shit happened too fast, like I said. As soon as you post them on TikTok, 25 people share it. 25 more people share it from them 25 people that shared it. Before you know it, 1 billion people that watched it around the world. And they afraid of it. The devil is afraid of the truth. The devil is afraid of the truth. Remember they said, tell the truth and shame the devil. Right? So the devil is being shamed when they showing these cargo trucks or these 18 wheelers with these children in the back. They little operations are being exposed on TikTok and Instagram, right? And Facebook shadow banned too, but all they little operations were being exposed on TikTok about the children rings and all this other stuff that's going on. People made into two of their posts that were real short and snappy because they know that the humans now got a short attention span. So oh shit, this TikTok shit, it's for the short attention span, like Faye said. Faye said it's for people with the short attention span, right? So that they know that. So they saying that, oh well, this get out too fast. This is causing the awareness and the consciousness, it's causing people to wake up too fast, and it's causing us to go down. Which is why this is the 9th year, and they got to get whatever they got to get off. They better do it right now, or this is it. Ain't no getting off after this year. So they going for the so be on the lookout. They going for the whole move. What's the move? Whatever plans they got to roll them out. And so it's gonna seem like all kind of stuff is happening all at one time, back to back to back to back. But when Trump get in there, watch, it's gonna be a war because the guys that's doing this, Trump gonna send the military out there. And people say, oh, he talk like he down with Trump. I ain't down with now one of them. They work for United States Corps. They don't work for us. But I'm about to get out, man. And we'll be back. Hold on, y'all. I'm about to get out of here, man. So stay tuned. I'm working on the movie right now. I should have it out in about another couple hours, man. The pickup movie. We're gonna drop that tonight. So peace, one love. This is Young, your hood anchor man, just bringing you that live news. Signing out. Right? For all my TikTok guys, stay up, don't worry. You will be back up and running maybe maybe less than that, maybe a couple days. Maybe by maybe after the inauguration, because it actually says, oh, when Trump get in office. But I know they're running the black ops to scrub that shit. They make too much money off of it, y'all. They make more money off of y'all posting shit than y'all make. So they ain't gonna let it go down. It's $1 billion. Look, $1 billion operation don't go down. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. $1 billion operation don't go down. They making too much money. And they just finna get more control over it. That's what this is about. So like I say, you TikTok guys, don't have them funerals because you're gonna be digging that guy back up and digging that TikTok box back up in a couple of days. And so don't feel bad. Just hang tight. Go and have you some Starbucks or something. Relax. Think of what still create your videos, still make videos while it's down. So when they come back up, you can have 100 posts ready to go. Right? So still create your TikTok post, just save them so when they come back on, you can post them. Because a lot of people some people they only using it to promote their business and things of that nature. So like just hang tight. Don't get your panties all in a bunch. And on that note, we'll be back. This is Young, your hood anchor man. We signing out. Right? And we're gonna win this war. Why? Because we can dance and they can't. Never have it been made so clear.